All right, the Father led me to go on and do this live, right? This video right here. This is a full assurance. You know what I'm saying? It's a full assurance and it's a full acknowledgement and confirmation for the women of God. This is the wives of Solomon. You know what I'm saying? The daughters of Zion, the mamas of nature. This is for you. So you can have a confirmation with me and you will know what the real thing is with me when it comes to my sexual orientation. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, I've been sealed up almost 4 years. I'm on month number 40. I'm finna be on month 46 celibate. 46 months. And this is by choice, not by force. Because I could have went down the dark path and went into all that sexual immorality shit with women. I always been a man of the woman. God built the woman for the first man. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, these sodomites, these old homosexual ass, gay ass sodomites, I don't know what these motherfuckers built last lifetime. But this lifetime, motherfucker, you better, these faggots are around me real strong and they're aggressive. And they're really trying to me, it's like they're sent from another dimension to try to crowd me after I exposed everything about their dark asses. And you know what I'm saying? They're trying to crowd me because, you know, it ain't no secret. They raped Jesus on that tree. The last time they killed Jesus, 403 years ago, the last time they killed Jesus, they raped him on that tree. A lot of nasty, dirty Masonic warlocks raped him on that tree. And they cut his head off while they were doing it. So they still carry this tradition from last lifetime into a whole nother dimension, a whole new fucking lifetime. That motherfucking lifetime don't exist for me. Bitch, I'm over here. Y'all get it, women? I'm over here. And the women know. God told me the women sympathize for me. Because they understand, but they don't understand because all these, in this lifetime, all these old dirty ass abominational males are running around trying to discredit and devalue and embarrass the names of the real men of God that is holding the covenant and holding that cloth. You understand, that royal cloth. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell these women something. No women, there's no sodomite in me. I'm baby Abram. I don't fuck with that gay shit. I don't fuck with them gay niggas. I done had women, you know, my first wife, all her friends were fruity as fuck. And I only used to go out with her to around them for her, to please her. Until one day, I told her, I said, I don't want to go out with you around them fruity niggas. That's not my breed. I'm real man of God. I'm Hebrew. And she said, I understand that, but I don't want to let my friends go. I've been knowing we went to high school together and stuff, 30 years and stuff. I said, you ain't got to let them go. I said, but when you go out, you go with them. I'm gonna go out and go my way, cause I go to the fucking hood. I be all up in the West End, nigga. I be all over there on Stewart Avenue, up in Atlanta when I was with her. On God, I'm not that breed, nigga. We're them real Robin Hoods, nigga. We the God universe and natures, nigga. We're Ogoons, nigga. But I'm the baby Shango Shalom. I'm the genie in my own bottle. So, you know, the thing about what God did was when I got into the mingle of that Luciferian ass Athaliah Murphy Hubbard, aka Altair Murphy Hubbard, fake Altair Murphy Hubbard, but she's really Athaliah Murphy Hubbard. When I got in the grasp of that witch had me in her grasp to kill me. And she would not let me go. All that old sex we had, that shit didn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all women something. I'm a good man to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Right now, I don't know how to love a woman like I used to because I've been away from that for like 4 years now. I'm going on 4 years not being with a woman. And I ain't no motherfucker out here with the weirdos. I'm fighting this shit. I'm destroying that shit. The Pope should have never deemed homosexuality a religion. That's a part of religion. That's a fucking demonic ass move. That's like a stab in the universe, which is stabbing the eye of God for the galaxy. I want y'all women to understand that. Look at how I dress. You see how I dress? I dress like this because I'm God's disciple. I'm baby King. I'm baby David Barksdale. When I was in prison, all the gods, I'm talking about all the real lifers, the real gods, Judas, they raised us in prison. There was no coincidence that God put me in prison because I was raised in that spiritual military. And then, man, we walked that path up in there. And I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about, bro, I couldn't even, bro, I'm talking about, bro, violation if you miss a day in your class. Cause we always in the GED class, the little young ones. But we the enforcers. Enforcers, security, chief of security's up in prison. I'm talking about, but they kept us grounded and we followed the 4 rules of conduct on the God's disciples. The 4 rules of conduct is to, obey the master, the ranking officer at all times. Obey the master and the ranking officer at all times. Father say, number 2, foolishness and excuses are not tolerated. And number 3, proper dress and hygiene is to be stressed at all times. And number 4, what you don't know, learn. That's our 4 rules of conduct. God's disciples. When I was in prison, we wasn't walking around with our ass hanging out. That's some gay shit. When I was real young, yeah, I was trying to be the SAG and all that. But when I went to prison, our God's disciples, the growth development, that man, we wasn't playing none of that shit. That's some gay shit. You have your shit girded like this, nigga. That's man. Them niggas walking around with their ass out with their drawers with shit stains on it. Got their ass jiggling for other niggas. I'm talking about even out here in the free world. That's real gay shit. I don't care what you think it is. I was raised through discipline, through penitentiary, nigga. That's real discipline. Like when I was in and this for the ladies. I want the women to know about me. Cause I'm finna have my babies. I'm finna get back to it. But let me tell you something. I'm talking about when I went to diagnostic the very first time. Do you not know that in Mississippi, diagnostic is just like the military, like boot camp? I'm talking about you better have that motherfucking bunk so clean, nigga. I'm talking about that bunk better be so tucked right. They teach you first, and then you better have it right. They'll come and bounce a quarter on that motherfucker. And if it ain't right, they'll rip that motherfucker up. Take all your commissary out your locker and throw all that shit on the ground, nigga. Stomp on your shit. And be like, pick it up right now. Big ass motherfucking COs, the motherfucker on that big, ready for you to even try to buck, nigga. I'm talking about the red dogs coming that bitch, your ass better lay face on the ground, nigga. I come from that nature. So what make you think I'm out here with that unnature? I'm nature. I'm natural. That ain't unnature. That's mechanics. That's chemistry over there. Bro, there's no way for me to even sugarcoat that. I'm the Messiah. God, that stuff ain't in our kingdom. It's just walking amongst our kingdom. They're just in the kingdom. They're not of the kingdom. We way up on top of this shit. I'm looking down. I'm looking down upon this shit, bro. So look, you know what I'm saying? I come from that discipline role. I come from even the, that hard ass, fake ass family. How he used to do me with the beatings and how he used to have me working extra hard and all that dark shit he built. But it built me to be a strong, disciplined man. Why you think I'm so disciplined? It been in me since birth, bro. I'm telling you. Even in Mississippi, when this nigga, he fuck up all the money, and then if I do anything wrong, I'm finna get beat the fuck down. And then gotta go out in the yard. I gotta cut probably 1.5 acres of land with a old raglass lawnmower. And I better cut that whole motherfucking 1.5 acres. Get up on the roof and clean them gutters and clean that whole motherfucking roof right now. Yes, sir. And better have it clean. That's discipline. I got all that shit in me. Up in prison. Ain't no motherfucking games up in prison. I'm with the mob, nigga. Ain't no gays in prison. All the real niggas had all the CO girls. All the CO women loved us. I was the greatest one. I'm JC. The unknown known king. The known unknown king. I was up in prison, and they all treated me like a little baby relative, a real spiritual relative. All my G's up in there. They kept me up in my knowledge, my lit, kept me up in the knowledge package until I just stayed in it. I love that knowledge because it's straight from the Bible. It's just written in that, street form. Nigga, I was a barber and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I never, I was just discorded so much, man. But when I got out, you know what I'm saying? It was all that fake ass shit, And then I went on about my way, man. And I've been out here by myself. Well, not by myself. I've been in the bosom of God ever since. I'm a traveler. Right now, I'm ready to go. Only reason I ain't gonna go because I gotta go to court. And I'm gonna be real serious and adamant about that because God said I want you to go to court because the judge and them gonna help you. Because they know them people were wrong. That's why they let me go. A lot of this stuff is coming to the surface about me. But now lately, I see that the women are really approaching me. They want to approach me so bad and help me and love on me, but these reptilians are on our women. I'm talking about all nationality women. Like when I go up there to try to get some joints and a couple dollars, them motherfucking reptilians are looking at the women like, you better not help them. You better not. Oh, what you gonna do, motherfucking reptilian? I got my ravens on the roof. They clacking all on the roof. So what the fuck are you gonna do to one of my women? This is my conscience. I'm Lord Tino, Thoth. I'm Lord Tino. What you gonna do to my daughters? I got 700 wives out here. I'm Solomon. I'm the real Lord King Solomon. God just told me I got 700 wives out here right now while I'm in the wilderness. I don't even know them. God said they got so many women love you so much, they done claimed you as their king. Like, that's my husband and shit. And I don't even know them. I might know them in the mental while they in that bathroom or that bed, that secret bedroom. But no, women, I just want y'all to know I'm just saving myself. I got the resurrection of my grandmother in me. My grandmother is finna be my daughter. That's very sacred. And they twins. My son is me. I'm dead alive. I'm telling you, my son is gonna be, if I'm justice, come on, confirmation by my ravens. Let me tell you something. If I'm Father Justice, Lord Tutankhamun, King David, what you think my baby son gonna come out to be? He gonna be God himself. Like God told me, I'm gonna be right there with you. And then my daughter, which is twin to the father himself, is my grandmother, is Miss Augusta. Gonna look just like her when she come out. That's why I'm saving myself. Cause God don't want me laying with no she-devil no more. I'm not giving this oracle golden honey. I am the Eden. I can clone myself. I can take a body jump Wicca, a good Wicca, and she can body jump. And I'll make her body jump solid. That will be her clone. And I get the body jump pregnant. That's why I say Sarah had gave Hagar to Abram. Sarah was a mythical, we're all Egyptians, so we're life after. And Sarah body jumped into Hagar and had that first baby. But Abraham was able to birth Isaac through Sarai, the first body of her. And then he had Sarah and Hagar. And they was one. So if I'm with Sarai and she body jumping, I have sex with, let's say, 6 of them. And I'm Jacob, the cornerstone. I'm the core, Lord Tino. I'm the inner child. In my own coffin, in my dream, I woke up in my dream, and it's a beautiful paradise. Look at that paradise dream. You feel me? That means all 5 or 6 of them girls, I will clone them for her. They will not go back into that illusion of her one. They'll stay solid. My honey will make them solid. My blood and me gonna make these girls solid. They body jumps. So I make them solid. I make one woman into 5 or 6 of them. And all of them gonna do what I tell them to do. We're after afterlife. Afterlife. My women is not no first death. My women way past the first death. That's what I'm trying to tell you. God has He put me in, He put my romance and affection and intimacy and passions and desires of the woman. You know what I'm saying? I love my woman. I'm from Mississippi. I was rooted out of Mississippi this time. Let me tell you something. I love my woman, all of them. My women. I don't like their women. Their women are Princess Fionas and Shreks. I don't like them. Or they too skinny and little grasshopper looking ass women. Mop heads. I don't mess with them Wiccas. Them witches. I mess with my Wiccas. My Wiccas glowing like me. I'm Captain Awesome. I'm baby Captain Awesome. God the captain. But I'm just letting God. See, God had to take my own understanding away from me. I'm his son. Father want me with a woman that gonna be of one rib. That means we got the same way about, she got the same way about me. I'm telling you. Like, she'll be out here in it, like, if this is my garden, if this was, my yard when I get there, because my garden way big. My garden is like a park, like a real park, but way big. She'll be all up in there, pulling all this grass out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, baby, take that shovel and turn that dirt upside down. and pull all that grass out. I'll show her how to do it. And she be over there really doing that shit, sweating and shit like I'm sweating. That's the type of woman I want. I want a type of woman that when I'm out there with the weed eater, she out there with the lawnmower. If I'm out there with the lawnmower, she out there with the weed eater. See them Mississippi women like that. One that'll cook a meal so beautiful. The woman that make love to me. I'm not the dominant in the bed. I want that woman that make love to me. I ain't gotta get on top. I'm lot. I don't get on top. I let them girls get on top. And then they fall in love and start acting crazy and start being jealous. And then they start trying to do that witch ass shit to try to destroy me and take my crown. And you know, the last witch that played all this stuff for 20 years with me, this Arthur Murphy Hubbard, is done with that. You feel me? That God burnt that picture. He burnt that whole script. Because at the end of the day, that witch had a whole nother intention. She had dark intentions in her pocket. She had an angel in her grasp. That witch was never about God. That witch came down to go against God. So after that, God said enough is enough. I'm putting you in a bottle. I'm finna seal the top, and just wait for a while. We got something else to do. I need this right here. I need these, and I need this. And guess what? All my little wives out here, the nieces, all of them, we all out here on the same accord. We just holding ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Get all this rubbish out the middle. Get the middleman out the way. Cause they're taking us away from each other. And when you separate us from us, that means you separating God from God. You're trying to, which you'll never. Cause like I told you, we forever. This here forever, bro. You better believe it. This forever and ever. And I'm Lord King David. I don't care cause that dirty male think his girl, he got her locked. I would take your woman. Wait till I get this money. God just waiting for me to get this money. When I pull up in here, I got an $800,000 Maybach, Mercedes Maybach. My Maybach is $800,000 on Almighty God or higher, no lie. You think I like the women that got them old dirty, evil boyfriends and husbands that ain't treating them right, and they real good women. I like them, cause you can go and hit them good and have no commitment. It'd be like a nice ass, like I told this devil, adultery, man cheating on his wife cheating on. I said, let me tell you something. There's a bad adultery and there's a good adultery. Because if a woman, if a woman's sitting up in that house and being deprived of the love that she really wants, God said, satisfy your wife. God said, love your wife as you love yourself. God said your wife is not only your companion, but your spouse is not only your companion, but she's your associate as well. And you are over there neglecting that when you gave a vow to uphold that. Then, yeah, when she jump in that nice ass car and come out there and that little thing is twanging to see men that she know will fulfill them fantasies and passions and them dark demons she got, then don't get mad. Because God gonna lead her to that one that gonna do it. But they scared of us because we're aggressive. But me, you don't be scared of me. I'm the God of all gods. I'm baby God Almighty. I know how to do this now. I ain't finna call you and all that old stuff. We text each other. I really don't like texting. I don't even like the phone. I like for us to just come meet here. Yeah, meet me so-and-so, and then we'll pop it. You want to hit the highway? You want to go somewhere? Hell yeah. You know them girl be slick. I'll let you drive. You are. That's all I needed you to say. I know where to take us to. Let's go. Cause the real men, we are without. We don't have nothing because they made of it that way. When you got an international shutdown on your governmental identification card, man, they just shut every door. Ain't no jobs for me. Ain't no education for me. Ain't nothing for me but my palace, the wilderness of Solomon. This my palace. And now I got everything. I am a multi-trillionaire. But God said, before I let you have your babies, I want you to get your money that I have set for you and I got back for you. I'm talking about this lifetimes of money God then got back for his son. I'm talking about worlds. Oh no, this one didn't go out. Hold on. But God preserved me, and I know a lot of women really proud of me because these women been following, my wives been following me for a lot of years. I've been out here on this Armageddon for 9 years. And let me tell you something. 9 years, my wives been following me, and they've been telling the truth about me, because they know I am me, and me is we. We is us, just us. Because I'm the subconscious of this big conscience, this big time plane. This my time table. This my coffin top on the coffin, which is the graveyard. So what that mean? If we the coffin top, we in the ground too. We just the top. We on top before we go inside the grave. But we already inside the grave though. There's many coffin tops I done been in that I done went deep in them graves. So we already in the coffin. This coffin is beautiful because we wake up in this beautiful dream that God has assembled and made a simulation for us. And now they sent these old fake clones up in here to be nosy and do all that. Let them do what they do. All that stuff is fake. And then, you know, these old homosexual ass males, I'm talking about even the older ones. The older ones are the sickest ones because they've been doing it for so long. And they be having wives, good wives. They probably threaten not to say nothing. These boys be punks. Old ones. I'm talking about 50, 60, 70-year-old homosexual males that has, I'm talking about been let the covenant go. That's why God says Sauls, them sinister alien universal liars. That's all they is. Cause they're a bunch of sex bots. You understand? A real man, like when I was taking breaks, you know what I'm saying? When Father put it in that path that I'm allowed to go to take a break, what I do, y'all? What I do, girls? I go and what I do? I go and bam, go inside, hide. You feel me? Hide of myself, and then but I'm never hidden. You get what I'm saying? I hide of myself, but I'm never hidden. Look how he keep looking at me, because I told the truth about them old homos. And now he want to throw an evil eye real quick. Look at him trying to throw an evil eye, and that's Barack Obama. See, a Barack Obama out here in them Asian body jumps. Barack Obama got clones. All of them got clones. But anyway, let me get back. So listen, I go in my, private and, let that happen, and the next dream, Father open my eyes, and then I'll be on a whole nother level. See, they don't even know that them levels be preserved to keep us safe. Because if I would have, like them old devil that got us sin, like the devil that got us sin, they be, I need to go get me some pussy. First thing they doing, going on a roar, and they finna go and get whatever. If you a person with money, you gonna go get one of them top-notch harlots. That 150. You gonna get off good with a pretty one. Then look, if you a broke nigga, it's all bad. Why you keep looking at me and taking pictures of me and doing all that stuff? Look, if you a broke nigga, it's all bad. You finna go right there on 85th. You finna go get one of them straight pipe heads. And she, bro, I'm telling you, hey, one of them gonna probably leave you in the clinic. You gonna get sick. Look at they throwing evil eye. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted women to know that. Man, Father been preserving me for 46 months. I'm almost 4 years celibate. And I'm doing God's will. I'm working. I'm Job. So I'm doing God's job. I'm the book of Job. So I'm doing God's job. My job is saving this conscience and keeping it afloat. The guardianship of the stewardship. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody sitting around playing this fantasy island game. That's what they playing, Fantasy Island. Like when they go, you know, like how Father is telling me, y'all, that a lot of men that used to hold the covenant of God, you know, Abraham, Sarah, babies, be fruitful and multiply. A lot of these men that are already done that, and now they done got deep into the work ass contracts with this employment stuff. They are finna go and really, truly, fully violate the covenant by start leaving their wives and their children and going sleeping with other men. I'm talking about for real. And a lot of women probably seeing this shit now. That's why God preserving us. Because at the end, the women gonna find out about these devil-ass niggas in their houses, and they gonna get rid of them fuck niggas. And the next thing you know, them women them little things that vagina gonna be on fire one night, and they gonna come out and get us. But, you know, for me, I'm gonna be already wealthy. You gonna come out and get me, but I'm gonna be already wealthy, though. Yeah, I ain't with all that, doing all that nasty stuff. I follow the covenant of God. I ain't with none of that. My God wouldn't put me as the top baby God Almighty as who I truly am. I wouldn't even made it all the way up to who I am if I was doing all that nasty ass shit. We don't do that shit, y'all. I love my woman. I love to lick it. I love to stick it. I stick everything she got. I put it all everywhere for her. She, her. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, good women I feel like nowadays good women ain't trying to be attached like that. Like women, like for me, you know what I'm saying, they know they gotta be besties. I got too much money. And then when I, you know, start my nonprofit organization, I'm talking about nonstop, bro. I'm gonna be everywhere. That look like Arthur and Stacey Murphy. It look like them in a body jump again. Arthur over here with the cane, and Stacey is behind her. I think Stacey finna turn state on Arthur, because they got a lot of time they facing. Stacey, you better turn state. I tell you what, Stacey, you turn state on Arthur, come holler at me in your first form. Because Arthur never getting out. And once we put her, once we go and convict her, Athaliah, she ain't gonna be able to dream hop no more. Cause we taking her pills away. That's Athaliah Murphy and Stacey Murphy. Athaliah gonna snitch on Stacey. It look like they sleeping together and they supposed to be sisters. And I remember that Wish said that one time. Yeah, me and Stacey used to sleep together. That's your sister though. Yeah, confirmation. By my L's. My L's just confirmed that. Stop playing. How much juice I got? I'm gonna get off in a minute, y'all. I really wanted to say what I wanted to say, but they keep coming in here. But it's just to the ladies, let you know. I don't play that gay shit out here. I'm Lord King Solomon. I'm Lord Pika King David. I'm the big God out here. I'm just a good man. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I went and did God's covenant. I cleaned the temple. You feel me? Did our royal groom. You know what I'm saying? Put a nice clean outfit on. God was able to bless me to wash my clothes and everything. You feel me? Look. And then they sitting around every time I bend over to get my backpack or something. Old faggot ass nigga looking up my ass, running up trying to get all around my ass. All this down here for my women. It's for my women to look up my ass. It's for my women to look down between my legs. My real women of God. The women are good women. Not even no she-devils. Them big fat ones been getting around me. And I don't fuck with them. Look how this motherfucker pour right up on me. See how I pour evil energy in? This motherfucker pour right up on me. And I bet you it's sodomites. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The gay motherfuckers done went and waged war against the good men of God. And that's why we be ready to bust one their ass up. But now we're doing it a whole different way. We ain't finna touch them. I'm gonna let them ones and them twos go and do what they gotta do. The ones and twos gonna get it done. Yeah, sentences. Get out of here. God ran them out of here. But anyway, y'all, you know, I'm just chilling, man. I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm 4 years celibate after that last marriage with that stanky Lucifer itself. You feel me? All that hurt and pain, knowing this devil was doing all this stuff to the ending of the truth, was helping them to try to put me on a tree again. After that, God said, enough is enough. You are not dating no more women. I had one girl, her pussy stank so bad. It didn't stink at first, but then, you know, through time, the last time I messed with her, Father wouldn't even let me get to the full erection because she stank. And I'll forever say that. Anytime I see her, I'll be nice, but I just can't never forget. The last time I hit that, it stanked. All that Section 8 shit, Delilah shit. And I ain't with that. She had all the windows open, so you know they had cameras, and she had them recording me. See, God shut all that down. I don't control nothing but being in alignment and staying worshiping and staying, you know, into the scriptures. You know, that choice, when God called me to the Bible, I'm going right to it because I'm his son. I'm the one who wrote it. So God is leading me through all the scriptures and all the meditation and all the prayers and all that, you know what I'm saying? All the greatness of him. I ain't out here doing all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I done been through the sinful ways. I done been through all that evil deeds and sinful ways. We all have. But when God stamped you chosen, you better hold that stamp. Because if you don't hold that stamp, God gonna throw you in that fire. Had you out here looking like the world, well, with this one, God would have gone and snatched me off this surface anyway. The Enoch, when God say, come up here, that means God will snatch you. Like if God, I'm his son. I'm his one and only begotten beloved son. And God forbid, but we did it. We sealed the revelation. We unsealed the revelation and we sealed the Armageddon. We did it. But how many lifetimes that we had to go through to get it done? You feel me? God sent the guardians to come get me. But see, God has handed me off to the sinisters. He has allowed them to crucify me. So I would be able to come into the deeper depths of death, DEATH, and live life. Because death is really life. You gotta die to live on. And once you live your full life, you gotta die. It's obligated. So there's no really sense in life or death. When motherfuckers be like, when I die, man, you don't know what death is. Death is a actual, it's deity. I'm DEA of the time humans. I am Lord Sariel. I'm a third dimensional realm, Grim Reaper. I'm the Grim Reaper in the third. But anyway, let me get back to the women. Y'all women just know, I know our time finna come where them women finna come for me. I'm number one pick. Them women want something they can't have. And I got them beautiful demons for them girls. But I'm just not to be attached to none. I get one of y'all, I get a couple of you girls pregnant. I'm gonna take care of you forever. I'm so wealthy. I already told you, the woman that had my twins, God say she's a virgin, but she's of age. Like she's in her 20s, but she's a virgin. Like she ain't been with a man or nothing. Like that's super holy. And we gonna connect because I'm gonna have a lot of money. I'm gonna be into the ministries and stuff, and that's how we gonna connect. And I'm gonna impregnate her. And I will have my new generation walking upon this surface. Period. You feel me? And then after that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna be attached. I'm put billions in her bank account. You feel me? Buy her a beautiful house for her and the babies, because the baby gonna be in my house. My twin gonna be with me. So I'm gonna buy her a house. You understand? And then buy her about 5 or 6 cars and everything. No, they sitting one of these devils sitting around talking shit, bitch. Get your bitch ass ching chang. I'm finna go, y'all. They finna start. But ladies, I'll come back and talk to y'all when I'm peaceful.